Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. If you'll recall, first playthrough was just kind of an introduction to Daniel and Brennenburg Castle and this guy Alexander, who I'm assuming is the owner of the castle, or the big bad. We definitely know he's the big bad anyway. And yeah, we kind of went through the Rainy Hall, we went through the old archives, into the entrance hall, and then we did the laboratory. And now we are supposed to go into here, the Sella Vinaria, or the wine cellar. And I don't like the look of this place. And we heard a girl scream from over here. She wasn't in the laboratorium, the laboratory, so she must be down there. Really not looking forward to this. Before I continue, just a couple housekeeping things. I noticed that when I watched the playback of the first part, that during the loading sequences, so between transitions from like the Rainy Hall to the old archives, or from the entrance hall to the laboratory, my voice would cut out when I would read those little anecdotes that pop up in the loading screens. So, I'm guessing it's probably going to be best if I just don't read those, since it's kind of hard to tell if my voice will cut out or not. I think one of them my voice didn't. I think the very last one. But all the others it cut out and it just kind of sounded funky, so I'll just stay quiet for those. And then the other housekeeping thing is I forgot to check and examine the chemistry pot that I picked up. You should always examine stuff in games like this. So I picked up the chemistry pot. A pot to contain mixtures of all sorts. Pretty obvious. We need to mix some chemicals, right, to get rid of this tissue that's down the stairs over there, because our goal is to get into the refinery. So yeah, I think that was it for housekeeping things. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. The old wine cellar. Ah, man, just already got trepidation. I mean, I've played this game before. I mostly know what's going to happen in here. At least I think I know. Oh. Guess we're not going in. It's locked and it will not open without a key. Well, that actually makes me feel a lot better. That's going to be a good playthrough. Alright. Find the key for the wine cellar. Alright. Well, I mean, we just were in the laboratory. There's obviously not a key there. The only place we haven't explored, really, is the archives up here. So not the old archives, the regular archives. So let's go there. Yeah, let's get Daniel some exercise here. He doesn't run too much. He's a scared little man. Here we go. Archives. And yeah, what's it say again? Does it even have a thing? There it is. Yeah, Tabularium Archives. Here we go. I'll be honest, I really want to read those anecdotes, but I'll just, I'll hold off. Oh, was that? Oh, I guess it was kind of dark there. Whoa. This is weird. So we got a door down. Rare books. I love rare books. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear a lot of really weird noises. Also, I apologize for the little bit of screen tearing, if that's showing up for you. I don't know why it's showing... Okay. Don't know why it's showing up in this room all of a sudden, but, you know, it is what it is. It's an older game. I do have the game on... Well, actually, I don't know if there is a VSync setting. Maybe there's not, so that could be the issue. But, yeah, it's an older game, so it might just be something we have to deal with. There's a note.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Interesting. Daniel's Algeria diary. So he was on an expedition. He must be a well-to-do gentleman if he's able to travel the world like that. Excuse me. Whoops, I didn't mean to hit mementos. I did mean to click that, though. So you can see diaries are basically longer notes. I mean, this was longer than a standard note, and there's 3 parts to it. So yeah, we'll be finding those. I'm going to try and find every single one of those in this playthrough. And yeah, catalog. Uh-oh. I'll go ahead and shut everything here. Sir, I don't want to have my lantern on the whole time while I'm exploring in here, so let's do that. Oh, there's another note. It's weird, I keep hearing some weird sounds. They don't sound, you know, like it's anything bad, really, but don't like it. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Okay, so there's a new character, Wilhelm. And he wants to provide services to Alexander. I wonder what that would be, like a guard or something? Or who knows? Alright, what do we got here? Nothing. Oh, tinderbox. Gotta love those. Love these drawers. Surprisingly, not much in here, aside from Wilhelm's note. Oh, this is kind of pleasant. Let's just stay down at this end of the hall. Everything will be fine. Studium, study. I heard that. I don't like these sounds. Don't like them at all. Fireplace. Looks like there's enough natural light here. I don't really need to worry about lighting anything. Well, there may be nothing to... Oh, there's something to light. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Another note.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I was trapped. Just one page dedicated to that. This is interesting. Obviously, you know, Daniel's still on his expedition in Algeria. I wonder if that is linked to Brennenburg in some way. I'm sure we'll find that out later. Maybe Alexander knows about the expedition too. Who knows? Again, not much going on. Seems like there should be a lot more in these rooms than there is. Studium. Libri Vetere. Vetere? Okay, I think that book just... But I don't even want to know why there is a piano playing. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Oh, thank goodness. I love finding things. It calms me down. So weird. Couldn't figure out how to light the fire, so, you know, I just threw the tinder boxes in there. Hopefully that'll work. Is this... yeah. There's no room for a tinder box up here, at least there shouldn't be. But I'll check anyway. Because that's what I do. Hope it's dark over here, apparently. Don't worry, Daniel, you won't be over here for too long. What is playing a piano? Why is it so dark in this hallway? I don't like it. There we go. That's a good spot, right in the center. I should mention, you know, light things, use tinderboxes on lights if you know you're going to be exploring an area for a little bit. But if you know you're not, and you're just passing through, then use your lantern. Yeah. Local history. Oh, it won't open, it's locked. Okay. Whatever you say. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Oh, of course there is, because this is a video game. Why wouldn't there be? What the fuck was... okay. I mean, the piano closing didn't bother me, but whatever that monster sound was, good lord. Here's a fireplace. Oh, this is where I was before, okay. So I could have just come in here. This is kind of an unnerving hallway, even though it's very well lit. Oh, you can see the trees outside. Castle's probably in the middle of nowhere, why wouldn't it be? I don't think Brennenburg is actually a real place. It might be based on a real place, but Prussia is a real place for sure. I know you all heard that, and so did I. And it seems to be coming from where I'm going, and I don't like that. What is going on? I mean, it's all destroyed over here. I could have swore there was tinder. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a missable tinderbox right there. Oh my god. Hello. Please don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a piano. Now what if this was the piano that was playing? I mean, it had to have been the other piano. That lid just slammed down. This place is haunted, in addition to whatever else is lurking. Delineate imagines tabulatus. Floor plans. Yeah, I like English better. Never say in more words what you can say in fewer. I mean, I heard something, and don't know where else it could be, so hopefully it's not in here. Here's something. Oh, look at that. That is absolutely the piano right out there. It is absolutely that piano. Oh my goodness. Well, Still doing good on lantern oil. Got tons of tinder boxes. Man, this is just... Oh, what?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So that's weird. It sounds like Daniel and Alexander knew a shadow was going to arrive. Gonna have the servants make the castle more solid, make the structure more sound. Interesting. East wing. Guessing we're going to be exploring these areas. Western Hall. I honestly couldn't tell you like which section we're in now or whatever. Alright. Look at those spider webs. I mean, those look... Oh, tinderbox. Alright. Those don't look very good. I mean, they're definitely showing their age there. 2010 spider webs. Oh, man, that piano is making noise. What if there's just a monster out here playing the piano? Probably go back inside that room and cry myself to sleep. Oh yeah, this thing is open now. Who played the piano? I definitely closed it. I know I did. I am not crazy like Daniel. I know these things. Tabulae. Maps. Ooh, I love maps. Is that just... that can't be bad. Oh. Well, this makes me happy because, I mean, assuming there's nothing scary in that map room, I'm safe from anything now. Must find a new way out of this area. Well, that room over there, that looks like a weak wall, but we'll get to that momentarily. Okay, well this looks great. Go ahead and light this temporarily. What do we got here? Oh, Central Prussia. Borussia Meridionalis. Yeah, Borussia I think that's how you say Prussia in German. Kingdom of Prussia, Borussia, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of soccer, particularly German soccer. So very familiar with teams like Borussia Dortmund, Borussia Mönchengladbach. That have kept their names since their days being part of Prussia. It's kind of cool. Alright, got a note, may as well read it. Oh, perfect. Glad I picked it up. Good job, Daniel.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, that's right. This is one of those, see, I'm trying to look to my right, but Daniel's focusing straight ahead. This is one of those interactive little memories. Some of these are actually pretty cool. I think this one's a little boring.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Well, cool. There's that piano again. A slight headache, really. After that, you only have a slight headache, huh? I love that phrase, impossible geometry. Is that just this hitting the candlestick? Maybe not. Kind of frightening. I heard a clang. Yeah, you can pick these books up, which is kind of cool, but yeah. It's obviously not a key item. Alright. Damn, is that piano lid open again? It is not. Maybe it was the other piano this time. Okay. Now this is interesting. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. I've never done that before. I think I've always picked up, you know, this is a knight helmet, or one of these rocks, and then, you know, you can just lob it, and that'll break through. But, yeah, so that's a lyre. That is breakable by hand. Well, how cool is this room?
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
And that's a fantastic line by Daniel. Isn't this all a bit excessive? Yeah, it actually is way too excessive. Okay, looks like I'm going to be in here for a little bit. There's some oil, so I may as well light some stuff. I think since that's lit, I don't need to... We'll do that. That's pretty good there, 3 things. So what was the memento now? There is some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. So I think I'm on the other side of that door that wouldn't open, which would be... Yeah, that's that door. Okay. Nothing there. I don't think there's a reason to deal with those. Excuse me. Oh, look at this. There's a book that looks like pullable. Oh, there's another one. What do you want to bet there's 3? These things always come in 3s. Always come in 3s. Yep, there's the 3rd right there. Okay, so that's the door mechanism, but... Don't know if you saw... Oh, can I not pick those up? Well, it looks like the only way we're going to be able to break this glass is to use a bin. A box. Very nice. Whoops, didn't mean to break that one. Physics. Local folklore. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? It's unnerving. A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice that he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Now, I think Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa is an actual real-life person, but I'd have to look that up. The immortal Baron, the Baron of Brandenburg, lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Okay, interesting. There's the mention of the Black Eagle Order again. Huh. Alright. Some fun little stories there. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta be quick. Oh, there we go. So there's number 1. Number 2. And number 3. Alright. You have to be quick, Daniel. And I was. Seems okay. Hello? It's always good to leave one of those doors open, just in case you gotta hop in really quick. Have a cozy seat in front of the fire, why not? Okay, well there's a key. I feel like if I pick that up, something's gonna happen. Because that's how these games work. Here's a note. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. So Wilhelm is the sheriff? That must be who Wilhelm is? Wilhelm and his men? So they're murdering people? Sheriff is keeping watch on the force, killing my trusty... Oh, no, that's not right. The sheriff must be a sheriff of a town. Wilhelm and his... buddies are doing a bad job getting human vessels from the village. That's what it is. The sheriff's on to them. Okay, that makes sense. And they're locked up in the wine cellar. Great. So, I'm going to be dealing with them. That was really stupid of me because I just kind of stood there. Normally you'd probably want to go run and hide in something, but I was kind of like enthralled. Okay. So yeah, we got the wine cellar key. Tag reads wine cellar. What tag? Okay, well let's see what broke open the door. Probably a monster. That's weird that it broke open the door and then just went somewhere. Well, let's go this way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Ooh. Sorry for the swearing. I mean, I know, most people watching this aren't going to care about that. I personally don't want to swear very much, just in my normal everyday life. So, yeah, I'll try not to do that. But, yeah, that kind of startled me. Okay, I need to go that way to get out of here. Interesting thing is, you notice the music sounds normal. It sounded kind of like intense there for a sec, but now it sounds normal. When the music goes back to normal like this, that means the monster is not in the area anymore. Just as I say that, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Oh yes, this jam stuff, as Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation like to call it. Jam. Anyway, I am like... I can't remember if... I mean, the monster was in front of me, and then all of a sudden it was behind me? Or was that Daniel hearing shit? I don't know. Now, I think something happens if you stand on this jam. Let's find out. Yep. Yeah, it hurts. That jam hurts. So you want to not stand on it, I guess. My health, all is good, though. I guess it doesn't hurt that bad. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You just saw a monster and... Man, everything else. That was not a good time. Oh, my goodness. You know, I was really happy to not be going to the wine cellar, and now I've got to go to the wine cellar. I don't know if you've noticed, no, there is still a little bit of screen tearing in the game. It's not super awful. Looks like it's up high now, it's just at a certain level. Very weird. Oh, anyway, wine cellar. I mean, that was actually kind of scary in the archives. Now I guess I gotta go down here. Great. Well, let's do it. Use the key on the door. Oh, I've got to select it. Oh yeah, double click. There we go. A slight headache now. Excellent. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. I thought I already got that tutorial, or that hint, earlier. Maybe not, though. I'm hearing some footsteps. Okay, okay. Don't even know what I'm hearing right now. Well, this is odd.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime! Or at least until tomorrow!
If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Oh, is this where I finally encounter an enemy? I can definitely hear clanging. Like there's something down, something or someone down here. Now there was a lady that screamed a while ago. It's very odd. Okay, I just came down the stairs. So these doors all connect. The door right in front of me is its own little room, it looks like. Go ahead and light that. Whew, okay. Man. Yeah, I was gonna say I used up some oil there. Look at all these barrels. Ooh, what is this? Kinda heard something there, didn't sound too major. Cooperite, a jar of Cooperites, that's one of the things I need. So there's 4, I think, so 3 more have got to be down here somewhere. I apologize if this is annoying, but, you know, I want to see if there's any, okay, I'm absolutely hearing something. But it's hard to tell if that's Daniel just being stupid or if that's actually a monster. But yeah, I just want to make sure I don't miss any tinder boxes. Okay. Hello. Okay, and the rest of these rooms all connect. Oh no, they don't. This room over here is its own room, and then everything else connects. Okay. So come down the stairs, and then to the right, this room is its own thing.
Darkness. Closing in.
Daniel, shut up. Okay. Now this is interesting. The barrel contains a few drops of oil. Sweet. So yeah, I forgot you can get oil from those too. I will take it, let me tell you. Let's just slide everything we can in here. Tinderbox. Doesn't look like there's anything else up there. Yeah, I can still hear some growling and whatnot. Some people... Maybe that's the wind. Of course that's what it is. It's just the wind. Don't worry. Don't you worry, Maddie. Oh, there's something right there. Not sure if you can tell. I should have addressed this earlier, but you know, I'm reasonably laid back when I play video games. I don't freak out like PewDiePie or Markiplier or, you know, other streamers. Nothing against them, but, you know, everybody's different. I try to stay pretty calm, so, yeah. Okay. Another thing, I bet you something's gonna happen when I pick this item up. Calamine. Oh, excellent. Perfect. Go ahead and take me. Oh, cool. All the shit that I lit is out. And Daniel's... God. Now I'm all of a sudden down to 13 tinder boxes. That's great. Well, I'm not gonna... I gotta get out of here. Let's see here. Strong push. Oh yeah, I can just right click. Well, somebody's not doing too hot. Nice. Physics! That is jammed. This is really jammed. Give it an extra push. Wow. How am I gonna get this out of here? Yeah, seriously, how am I gonna get this out of here? This is... Oh, that moved. I mean, alright, game. This moved. Oh, there we go. Oh. You know, I know these are designed so that you can actually do them, but I was looking at that for a second thinking, how in the world is this gonna work? Okay. I think this I can just pull this way now, right? Or this way? It's gotta go some way. I just want to drag it. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Oh yeah. Calamine, or calamine. Not sure how to pronounce that. Sounds good either way. Sounds fantastic. Okay, let's do the same thing with this guy. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so we got 2 potions. And I feel better now. Okay, now I've got a couple choices here. I can... Yeah. That door, food, beer. I think I have to go that way, don't I? And there are those doors here. It's through these. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're having a good time. Okay. I'm gonna just go as far away from that noise as I can. It's probably over here. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It's a game, it's fun. Now there's blood. Oh, Jesus. Hello? Everything okay? Why? Well, there's definitely some viscera on the ground. Could this be the lady screaming? Oh, man. Hope to find some tinder boxes. I'm starting to use a few of them now. You knew it was coming. This looks just absolutely annihilated. I mean, look at this. I assume this is blood. It could be wine?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
So we read in that note in the archives that Alexander was going to feed these dudes wine. Okay, there's dust coming off the ceiling. Someone's walking around above. Anyway, yeah, we read that Alexander was going to feed them wine, and I'm guessing that wine did something to them. These are all like ew, yeah, they're internal organs. I don't like this. Don't like this at all. Don't need to be in here anymore. I'm not going to light that. We'll light this. Very tiny candle, but... Oh boy. So there's a note. Tinder boxes? Nope. Somebody was smart. What's this say? Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there are many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Oh, God. That's a dark message. Oh. He got a lot out there, though. No blood on the paper, either. Man, their insides are being pierced by their own bones. How god awful is that? Aquaregia, nothing's coming out. There's a moving wine bottle, that's weird. A jar of Aquaregia, so now I just need one more. Nobody do anything weird, just let me out of this room. Just let me out. Okay. So let's see. I went to the right of the stairs, I went straight ahead. Now I do need to go over here. Which is this room. Yeah. This wine cellar's a little confusing, to be honest. Okay. 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 Okay, 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 okay. Go away from the sound. Is it worth lighting anything here? No, there's light. Ah! Laudanum. If I remember right. Oh, Jesus, fuck! Use the laudanum to increase your health. Drink it. Double click on its icon. Yeah, laudanum is health. Boy, Daniel doesn't like this. Sir? 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 Okay, he's going around the corner now. Your sanity is now dangerously low. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we knew something was down here. It gave us hints about that shit, too. Man, I'm not doing good. It's very blurry. Sanity, 3 dots. A few cuts and bruises. Oh, that's right, I got bashed on the head by that thing. Well, you know, Daniel, what's life without a little... No pain, no gain. Ooh. You know, again, I don't hear any scary music, which is why I'm just kind of, you know, up and about. I'm not creeping around. Because the monster's gotta be gone. Has to be. Doesn't have a choice, I say. This was so weird because, you know, rocks fell out of there. That startled me. Box. Tinderbox. Oh ho, I see a tinderbox. I see it. Yeah. Got it. This is good, because I've just used up a decent amount. Please don't be in here. Oh, thank God, I hope he's left. You leave and you don't come back. Nobody likes you. Okay, perfect. Whew. I could have just locked him in this room with me, but I'm assuming he walked out that way. I mean, come on. That's the only reason that door would be open. This is the door that I couldn't open, and then there was that hammering at the door. So he was locked in here, and then he walked that way, and then he finally, okay, finally broke out. Right. This is fine. This is fine. Ooh, oh. Don't crawl on my face. That Daniel wouldn't let that happen. That's just got to be his own insanity. Orpiment. Hell yes. Cool. A jar of orpiment. All right. I love it. I love it. Awesome. So we can get out of this stupid cellar. Hello. I'm just gonna... Please don't be down here. I'm just gonna run. You don't know how to use stairs. I know you don't. No, you don't. Oh! Ooh. Oh no, more jelly. Let's just get out of here. Ah, sorry. Sorry, I know I need to go to the lab. Let's just get in here. Stupid jelly. Let's just get down to the lab. I want to deal with this bullshit. How am I doing health-wise? Still a few cuts and bruises. I'm good. Let's just get in here. Okay. I want to test something really fast. Oh yeah, I want to check one thing. I noticed when I watched my playthrough of this, I think I missed a tinderbox on a shelf, and I did. That's why I say to get all the tinderboxes in one playthrough, probably not going to happen. Okay, I want to see, does this heal me? I know I've touched this thing already, but I want to see if it heals me. It doesn't, although my sanity's crystal clear. However, that could have been from finding, you know, all 4 of the chemicals making progress. Anyway, I think this is a great spot to save. We know we need to, I'm guessing, use this thing, yeah, to make the chemicals now. Is that right? 4 different chemicals are needed to continue, yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll be doing that next time. We've been playing for quite a little while now. So yeah, we'll stop here. Next time we'll make some really good progress by making the chemicals, which will allow us to get into the refinery finally. Got some good scares this time though, you know, we saw our first monster. Actually, we saw a couple monsters. They didn't really do anything, and one of them actually, it looked like it was facing us, but then as we moved towards it, it kind of walked away. And some of the monsters in this game, actually I would say more than some, you know, maybe even half of the monster sightings or encounters are kind of scripted. So unless you do something really stupid like sprint straight towards it, it's not going to attack you and kill you. It's just going to go off and do its own thing. Anyway, yeah, that's a good place to stop. And thank you all for watching. And again, if you enjoyed this, I hope to see you in part 3. Bye for now.